Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well, and today we finally have our news update after it's been delayed for what, 3 days now. And might I just say, I've never been so excited to do like a news video. Like when I originally started my channel, I was like, news videos, who would want to see that? I'll just like stick to PvE and like PvE guides when they're needed. But just having it delayed was such a weird feeling. Like I'm so used to this, like, you know, every week or 2 weeks we get this update and I just do the video, and like, I don't know, I kind of missed it, but here we are. It is Wednesday at the time of recording this, so 2 days late, but it's finally here. And what do we have? The Ragnarok Chapter 2, along with, what, does it have a name here, or we'll probably see it later on, but Ragnarok Chapter 2 now. Are getting a new story, of course, with this and these two new characters, this one and the Ragnarok DIANE here. Please tell me it says her name somewhere early on. No, that's right. So yeah, new story for Ragnarok here. Goes through also getting more of the Grimner book collection, so basically just dialogue that you can read through and they give you gems to. I mean, it's cool that they've done it. I mean, I feel as if though most people don't read through it. Like I personally just skipped over and thought, hey, a couple free gems, that's nice. But more of that added there. And here we go, here's kind of the gems and whatnot we'll be getting for the story. I do believe as well we'll get the 30 gems for, like, you know, the final mission of the first chapter, as they usually do with like the regular story in the game. But along with that, some extra diamonds and some gold there. But I mean, gold at this point in 7 days isn't like, it's not super neat. I mean, this amount is like really, really nice. And oh, these are achievements. Okay, so yeah, this is the story rewards there. And use the world tree, exchange shop, earth. Okay, so oh, these must be things that come along with the update. But anyways, I'll probably go over that more later on in the video. But here we have it. No longer calling her Brunhilda. Blessing of the Earth, Ragnarok DIANE, and Battlefield Guardian Princess, Brunhild. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but it's whatever. Goddamn, am I so excited for these two units. I mean, who did we have in our last update? Was it Cusack? There's no way the last update was Cusack. That feels like ages ago, but here we go. Super excited for this new DIANE mainly, but does it go over the skills at all? No, okay, it doesn't. That's strange. That's alright. Here we go. Fate of the Gods Chapter 2 unlocked, along with a spin event and diamond perks, which is nice. I mean, it is unfortunate, like, obviously it makes sense with it being called diamond perks. You know, not getting progression through it with the tickets that you can buy, but hey, cool to see at least getting more Super Awakening coins, which is like a huge thing. But there we go, those two there, and new content, Demonic Beast Battle, here we go. Here's the bird that we've all been waiting for. New regular battle content to acquire Holy Relic materials, unlocked by completing Chapter 13. Okay, so yeah, we're around midway through the story at the moment, but if you guys haven't seen this, I'm sure if you guys, you know, have been keeping up with the JP version, you will have seen plenty of this. New PvE content with more character growth. Basically got a new system. I'm sure they'll actually talk about it later on. Yeah, no, never mind. So here it is here, super difficult content. So like, don't be stressed if you can't even beat like the lowest difficulty, because it is extremely hard. But choose a party of up to 4 heroes and go through the stages. Confirm your party hero by the save button, and equipment, artifacts, whatnot. Can't change your heroes after the first one, and you keep the same amount of HP. Yeah, same passive effects and whatnot are all transferred to the next stage. So here are the rewards here for first, second, and third floor. Now, when we actually go and like see how much it costs to get the Holy Relics, you'll definitely think that like they need a buff, like the kind of how much rewards we get from these, because how difficult this event is, these are definitely not enough. And I mean, like, it could be the case, you know, when UR originally came out, everyone was like, this is way too hard to get, you know, they need to give us more. But now if you look at UR gear, like, I have like, what, almost 200 UR stones just sitting in my account, just waiting for characters to do. So I'm sure things will get like easier as we go on. But the Demonic Beast will be given a random passive during phases, blah blah blah. I mean, I will 100% do a video on like these. Definitely the first 2 difficulties. I doubt I'll get to the third one. Yeah, you never know. I could just not be able to beat the first one. But yeah, I'll definitely do more guides on that when it comes out. But does reset weekly, and you know, you can get those first clear rewards again. We're planning to announce the location where you can acquire fate stones in separate notice. Okay, and for more information when... Yep, so that's basically all they really talk about here. I mean, I do really like this patch note is so much more in depth than what we've been usually getting. Like, I know the last week's one where we had like the kind of dead week, they did give us like another patch notes after the update actually came out and went more in like depth about everything. I'm a really big fan of this, and they're actually like showing us the rewards and stuff they're giving us. But here we go, Holy Relic system. Now, basically just in your like cosmetics here, you can go in, spend your materials, and it's basically just a second passive in all honesty, and that shows up in the like character box there. But I do believe it works the same as UR gear. So let's say you get it for Purgatory Barn, it also works for like your regular barns. Don't quote me on that one. I obviously don't have a JP account, but yeah, so I could imagine, yeah, having all of these here would be that you have it for barn, but via the Holy Relic icon. Yeah, okay, so here's the icons for them here. I don't think they did this on the JP version, actually like show us how they look, but barns in game looks absolutely sick, and these barns here is just, that one as well looks so good. The Lily one really suits her, and I'm a big fan of the Twiggo one. But yeah, no, all of their, you know, stats and stuff are here, the extra passives. Twiggo's one is insanely good. I mean, all of them are really good. Like, none of these ones in like this first one are necessarily bad. Like, I'd say this nunchuck one is a little bit on the offside, but I mean, they're all really good. And like, the fact that they gave Purgatory Barn, who's only like just had like, you know, had his meta this thing, they're definitely trying to push him back into the meta. And like, you'd think they'd go through and give like all the R characters in the first batch, but it's whatever. And you think, you know, with this first one being 8 characters, they'd continue with that, but I believe they're just taking it down to 3. So don't quote me that. It could just be like whatever the new character is and an extra one, but we do believe it's 3 at the moment. We should be able to tell within the next week or two when JP gets out their next update, you know, how many they get. But materials used for crafting may differ based on Holy Relic and hero race. So yeah, same as with, you know, like certain things in the game, easier to get the ones for the R characters than it is the SR characters, and then it is for the SSR characters. So do expect people to, you know, build them for characters like what's his name, is it Marmite? I know everyone just calls him that as a joke, but like characters like him and Twiggo. But Holy Relic materials and locations, yeah, like it's all very difficult to get. And like the fact that they've given it bundles, I don't think they actually speak of the bundles anywhere in this patch notes, which is understandable. Like, no one was really happy that they did that, but honestly, the amount of like materials you get from buying those is so insanely worth it, and it feels bad, like they're almost forcing you to buy it. But Holy Relics for other heroes are scheduled to be released on a regular basis and will be announced with separate notices. So here's the costumes for the 2 new characters. I don't know why they put this so far away from the actual like summon notice, but really big fan of these DIANE 2. I like this one here, but honestly, those ones are kind of lackluster. I mean, like, it's a super well-designed character, but I don't know, just not a fan of the costumes. But here we go, here are the bundles here. And yeah, once again, they didn't really talk about any of the Holy Relic bundles in this one here, but we are getting the tickets again, which is nice. I mean, I'm sitting on like 1,400 diamonds at the moment, so I'm kind of just waiting on like a banner where there are no tickets and I can kind of just like exert those into the banner. But I do believe it's does it actually talk about it all in? No, it doesn't. I do believe it's a 600 gem banner to get the guaranteed unit, so hopefully, you know, you get your character before then and you can just select the other one at the end. But celebration bundles and shop, this basically just goes over everything up there. New Hawk shop is being added as well, which I do believe we are getting the chef costume for Margaret. Once again, they don't show that one here, but also getting, like, you know, the card packs somewhat renewed, which I'd 100% recommend buying. Any kind of card packs you can get your hand on are just insanely worth it. But here we go, Knighthood. I mean, if you guys are interested in the Knighthood competition stuff, you can pause the video and look at that here. I don't really pay much, like an awful amount of attention to it, but whilst I was actually scrolling through this earlier before I started the recording, I had a look at this and do not have a single clue what this is. Deck composition and hero growth guide. Just having a look at this now, is this like recommending teams? Or is this stuff that you've previously used them on? The above screenshot is still in development and may appear differently in game. You can find recommended equipment and can auto set your team from various battle modes via set team option. Okay, so yeah, basically just shows you what you've used previously, which is really nice. I mean, especially for guild boss and such, I usually forget what teams I use and end up like going back to like someone else's videos, or like just like, you know, hopefully I've screenshot them and have them somewhere. But that is like a really nice change, which I'm a big fan of. But the hero's most frequently used equipment will be displayed with the set effect and equipment options, which is nice. But recommended team, the most used team for each gamer will be calculated and displayed as a recommended team. I wonder if that's by everyone, because that could be like pretty interesting. Maybe there's just like some unknown teams people don't know about. But For each battle mode, you'll be offered most frequently teams, blah blah blah, and these are just all the things you can use it on. I mean, basically every single piece of content in the game. So the recommended team feature is intended to be implemented for both World of Tree and Demonic Beast battles at the end of September. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, the Demonic Beast battle, I mean, we're all kind of, you know, be using the same team anyways with like slight variations of units, but combat class has been added as a filter option in the artifact card. I didn't even know they really gave out. I mean, it makes sense, you know, the fact that, you know, some give out more HP and whatnot. So, I mean, a good change, but nothing too crazy. I mean, usually if you're looking for combat class, you just filter on HP and use the main ones, but that's whatever. New stages of Tower of Trials. I'm always a big fan of Tower of Trials. The fact they're giving out more scene cards as well. One of the actual artifact packs, which is, you know, super important for this Demonic Beast battle, is the, why do I forget the names now? The Druid one. And there are, I do believe there's 2 or 3 scene cards which you need to make that pack. So, like card set. So these are really important. But once again, of course, we'll do guides on all these 3. Probably the day of or the day after the actual patch drops. But I mean, that many cosmetic materials is super nice, and summoning tickets as well always helps. But new floors will be added and clearest floors will not be reset. I do think they did speak about eventually resetting all of them and being able to, like, you know, have the rewards. They haven't, like, you know, talked about it all in these patch notes, but could be interesting. I mean, I definitely like it, you know. I feel as if though just the old one coming around every like 3-4 weeks, was it? And giving you like the full 25 stages was slightly better rewards than, like, you know, getting this every like what 2-3 weeks again. But of course, your engravings for the Brunhild, and basically these are just all the ending events here. I mean, a lot of stuff obviously just because we're having like the 1.5 anniversary ending, but yeah, that basically does it. I mean, they could have added more stuff within, you know, like the next day and like the actual update coming out. They will show us the banner, which I really don't know why like they don't put it in here. Like usually on the JP version you can like click down on your mouse with these and it takes you like an extra like page where you can see like the banner and whatnot. But that's right, I don't really remember the units, so I can't, like, you know, go over them in this video. But would I recommend summoning? I'd personally say no, just with the fact that, you know, there's been told with, like, you know, having a slime collab and other collabs and just other stuff that could be coming out. And the fact that we haven't had like a regular festival in so long, would 100% recommend saving past this banner. Obviously, if you're a whale or you have like, just like collecting all the characters, by all means, like they both look like super fun characters. Neither of them are like crucial for any PvE content. Like we thought the Brunhild would be for the Demonic Beast battle, but turns out she's not, so that's fine. I mean, if you have Sario, you're pretty well set for that one. But there we go, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe, really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.